before the video starts, I need you guys to like, subscribe, share, hit the bell, do all that jazz. And at 100 subscribers, we're doing a giveaway. We're going to give away something special. Let us know what you think about the Bulls and the Celtics, and let us know if you think Marcus Smart should either get a trade or just play it out this season and tank with the Celtics. Anyways, enjoy.
NBA.
Okay.
Bulls and Celtics.
Bulls and Celtics. All right, man. So not only did the Celtics lose to the Bulls, they lost to the Bulls 128-114. They
let the Bulls come back.
Let the Bulls come back on them. All the way back.
Like 12 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Indeed.
It was tragic to watch because I watched most of that game. I said it last podcast. I was excited for the Bulls and the Knicks, but
Bulls are back.
They're back. We've been saying it for a couple weeks now.
Chicago basketball. Man.
They're back. So the Bulls got Vucevic, and I think that he's a good center. He's probably as good as Nurkic, and we're going to talk about Nurkic.
Love Nurkic.
We're going to talk about Nurkic.
We are pushing the Nurkic agenda this year. Yeah, go ahead.
I think he's good as Nurkic. He's probably as good as most centers in the league right now.
I like Vucevic. To me, he's more solid than Tabo Sabonis, and he loves to get rebounds. And the thing about him is he got playmaking ability as a big in the league. Yeah. He's not very tall, and so in that aspect, the Bulls kind of suffer. Well, when you talk about Vucevic, I mean you're talking about a baller, and as a Miami Heat fan, I can sit here and tell you, last year when he was in Orlando, we couldn't stop losing, and I couldn't understand why until I went back to those games and I looked and I was like, oh, this guy Vucevic is a fucking baller.
And he can shoot too.
He can shoot. He's great.
That's all you need in the center right there. Look, if he can do everything, he might be your guy.
No, he's great. The only thing I say the Bulls miss and need is just somebody to grab boards. Yeah, somebody's gonna board up on anybody. You know what I mean? I think somebody that they could look to trade for, maybe get rid of some of that younger talent, or maybe get rid of a Caruso and some draft picks for
I get rid of Caruso.
Oh please, maybe get rid of
Caruso's a menace.
He's good. Maybe
just balling. I mean, look now.
Maybe just get rid of Caruso and some draft picks and get you Steven Adams. Or get you Valanciunas, or whoever you guys think y'all need.
I don't want to get rid of Valanciunas. He's like one of our guys on the Pelicans.
On the Pelicans, yes. Okay, but I mean, either way.
Caruso's a menace. This man is wearing LeBron's number on Michael Jordan's team. He's a certified baller. You can't fuck with him. And he's fucking balled. You can't fuck with Caruso, man.
Yeah.
So the Bulls are just going to keep doing them.
Marcus Smart's comments.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about Celtics.
Let's talk about that.
All right, so what Marcus Smart said, essentially what he was mad about was how at the end of the game, they give the ball to only really Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum. And he says that other teams have sniffed that out and they already know that what we're about to do. And he's saying that those two also don't like to pass the ball. So he basically came at two of his franchise players on his team and called them out for being selfish basketball players and saying that other teams already know what we're about to do. So what we're doing is basically not the right move.
Yeah.
So I don't know. How do we feel about that, Michael?
I kind of get where he's coming from because, I mean, what are they? They're 1-5, the Celtics. So, it's frustrating when you got a team like this that, you're supposed to be winning, but you're not. A lot of fingers get pointed.
And I'm going to just interrupt just a little bit, and I'm going to give it back to you. Yeah. They've been doing this. Yeah. I would say ever since the year that Kyrie first came there, and, he went down with the injury, and they made the deep run and almost went to the finals. It took LeBron to a Game 7 in the semis. After that, it's been underachievement after underachievement after underachievement after underachievement. And you just got to look at coaching at that point. But go ahead.
Yeah, it's just frustrating, losing a lot. One thing he said that was interesting, they asked him, he was like, I don't know, I was kind of standing there, nobody really passed me the ball. So I was like, I don't know, they got to get more communication. Their new coach has got to draw up some shit, they got
to move around more. That's one thing. I was watching it. They were just standing there on the corners, like.
All of them.
See, there was a couple plays where Marcus Smart said that he was wide open. He was probably wide open for like 2 seconds, and then he got guarded again. He would just sit in one of the corners the whole game, expecting them to pass the ball. You got to move, you know what I'm saying? You got to make moves to even try to
generate something.
Exactly.
The Warriors were so good, man.
Yeah,
because the players that weren't touching the ball, they
were moving. Yes,
they got to take notes from them.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, I think you just got to look at coaching, like you said. I mean, when it comes to just a communication to the team with each other and communication from the coach to the team, like there's obviously got to be something that you draw up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At the end of a game that is better than just give the ball to Tatum, everybody move. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or give the ball to Jalen, guys. He's hot right now. Everybody move.
It'll work half the time, I think. They're still getting into their...
It's a long season.
It's a long season. There's 82 games, but I mean, you've only won one and you play like 6 or 7. No. You know what I'm saying? And that's not it at all.
I think they might end up getting rid of Marcus Smart this season if he doesn't get the ball. He's just going to keep complaining about it.
He can come to the New Orleans Pelicans. If Schroeder's coming off the bench, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Schroeder would be point and move Jason Tatum to small forward.
You know what they should do? You get rid of Smart, you get rid of Schroeder, send him to Phoenix and get Chris Paul.
Shit.
You get Chris Paul up there, all these problems are over with. Because not only could he probably coach them good himself, it's just like Chris Paul's game, as long as he's not injured, you're going to be a great team. And he puts dog in you. So it's like... he makes everybody around him better on top of the fact that he's going to win you games. Because it's like, all right, if you guys don't know what to do at the end of the game, he is. Yeah. You know what I mean? And so I think that would be an X factor for them. I don't think, it's not that Jason Tatum can't do it. I just don't think he can't do it yet. He needs a vet, a true vet, because I think that's the one thing that these players are lacking. Somebody that plays like them or is as dominant with the ball in their hand, but somebody who's been there, done that, seen it, and is a veteran of the game.